Hi, welcome Scorpio. I'm so excited. I love to do these readings for you. My name is Wendy Irene, and these readings are meant to be timeless, meaning that I have faith that they will find you in divine timing when there's a message in them for you. I just ask that you do your best to go into the reading, opening up your heart space and really being willing to listen to your own intuition above everything else, because that really is your greatest guide and teacher. Just gonna do a couple more shuffles here. Thank you so much for the likes, for the comments you leave me. I love them, for sharing. It all helps me out. It means so much to me, and I really appreciate you. This is the highlight of my day, doing these readings. Okay, let's do one more shuffle after this. And then I would highly recommend you watch your other placements, especially the ones you're feeling intuitively drawn to, like your moon sign, your rising, or your Venus. Because for me, it personally didn't make more sense until I combined the different signs, and then I felt like I got a bigger picture of myself and my life and what was going on. So this reading is meant for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, or if you have a Scorpio in your life that you're really hoping to get a deeper understanding of. Okay, I'm sorry if the heater is a little bit loud. It's quite cold here this morning. Okay, at the bottom of the deck, we got the Moon card. I believe this also came out in Libra's reading, so if you have Libra in your chart too, you might want to look at that one. This is about receiving important insights. And for me personally, the best way to receive these insights is to spend some time, some quiet time alone, or just doing an activity that I love and just allowing that to come in. Sometimes you could just even be in the shower and just put out there, like, I am open to receiving these messages. But it also can mean that things are going on behind the scenes that you don't yet know about. Sometimes I feel like the universe is working things out for you that you can't yet see. Or if you're in a certain situation, there's some details that you don't yet know. And the best course of action, like I was saying with Libra, is right now, is to release any fears. Release them to the universe, release them to God, to your higher self, however you want to call it. Just ask them to be released. Give over any worry, give over any fears, so that you are just this open channel. What other messages do we have for Scorpio? The moon energy is also very soft and healing. It's considered its beautiful feminine energy, and it doesn't matter if you're male or female. All those energies exist within all of us, but it's a very healing energy, a soft healing energy. You have the King of Earth, or the King of Pentacles here, Scorpio. Earth energy and water energy go very well together. So for some of you, this could be a person in your life. For others of you, this is going to be about you picking up this energy. So I'm going to let you use your intuition on which it is, because every one of you is in a different situation. So the King of Pentacles, though, very successful, very professional, very responsible, probably the most responsible king, very practical. It's a card that can mean a time of success, or confidently accept any new opportunities that are offered to you. But what the King of Pentacles really has is the Midas touch. So it's as if everything that you touch turns to gold right now. It's a beautiful energy to be in. What other messages do we have from my Scorpio friends? Okay, the Page of Air. Pages are about messages, receiving messages. Sometimes they're about young people. So the Page of Air, air is the mind. So it could be that you receive some news or some truth. Maybe a truth that you didn't previously know, or it could be that you are giving this truth. But sometimes the energy with the Page of Air is you might receive this message in not the most tactful way, because the page is young, right? So the energy is young, not necessarily the most mature way to get this message or receive this information, but it's also honest. Sometimes it can feel like maybe only a little bit harsh, right? Because like I was saying, the page doesn't have that maturity of the king and queen yet. Okay, so 2 cards came out together. It's the Chariot and the Magician. Those are 2 big major arcana cards. So now 3 of the 5 cards you have out are major arcana. Major arcana are about big life things, whereas the minor arcana are more about like the little day-to-day. So the Chariot, very fast, it's public recognition. Sometimes it's self-discipline, you really being self-motivated here. It's that willpower. And the 7 to me means like you're on your right path, you're on the divine path. What I love about the Chariot though is that the Chariot is allowing the universe, with the white horse and the black horse here, the Chariot is allowing the universe to guide him and to guide his path. So it's as if you're allowing the universe to be your guide, which is the most beautiful thing that you can do. It will put you in the best place. The Magician here is really that, like, remember life is magical. Remember that you are magical. Allow these things to happen for you. Allow things to happen for you as if by magic, when you allow the universe to be your guide. Almost like you get out of your own way, you allow everything else to get out of your way, you let the universe guide you, and things happen for you as if by magic is kind of what it feels like. The Magician is a card of recognizing that you're ready for whatever this is. You have the resources, you have the ability to manifest. Life is magical for you here, Scorpio. This is a really beautiful message, and I just saw 707 on the timer. Again, you are on the right divine path. I feel like you're letting the universe guide you, and it's guiding you to magical places here. And sometimes you can't see everything that the universe has in store for you, right? But that's not a bad thing. That's actually a really good thing, because I like to think of it as the universe working out an intricate web. How could we possibly work out all the details with all the people in every situation? Like, the universe is conspiring for you and making things magically happen for you. You're having that faith and letting it guide you. The 5 of Air is here. The 5 of Air might mean that you felt like something was not the wisest choice, or there was a situation where you're just being asked to learn from it. Just learn from it and then, you know, let the universe guide you. It may be too that you're paying attention to people's motives here, and it can be within ourselves too. I know for myself, sometimes I have to ask myself, what is my motivation? 5 is about change, which doesn't surprise me, because it's like you're letting the universe guide you. You're creating this magical change within your life. And maybe this choice or whatever has to do with this message from the Page of Air, or this information, or this truth. But what you're here to do is to just keep learning, right? Keep learning and keep on using your intuition about what people are right for you, what situations are right for you. You have another 5. So there is some kind of change for you here, Scorpio, because now you have the Unity card, which in the traditional deck is the Hierophant card. This is about you maybe seeking out spiritually like-minded groups. Maybe you're seeking out a spiritual mentor. It could be sometimes you are being that spiritual mentor to people, especially if you're drawn to this kind of video. Like, you have that aura to you, that spiritual aura to you. But anyway, it could be traditional viewpoints or methods. And what I said yesterday in Libra, which I'm going to say again because it's still coming up for me, and just thinking about traditional viewpoints or methods, a sourdough starter is what I kept hearing, a sourdough starter. So maybe some of you want to make your own sourdough starter, and it might be because, especially for anyone who has trouble digesting wheat, or their family, like the sourdough, especially when you create it it allows yeast to come from the natural environment. But anyway, it gives the grains this ability to break down in a way that is so much easier for us to digest. And I just kept thinking like traditional methods, sourdough starter. And because Libra has a couple cards in common with you, the moon as well, I felt like, hey, I should let you know that too. It doesn't have to be that for you, but maybe for some of you, you're interested in baking or doing some things the traditional way, right? And there's some benefits to that, but also just really being on this spiritual path, maybe seeking a mentor. It could be through books too. It could be through videos. That's the greatest thing about right now, is that there's so many ways to find that information. Kind of when the student is ready, the teacher appears. It's out there in so many different ways. Okay, and then the last card that we've pulled for today that we're ending on is the 10 of water. Love that it's water energy, because you are a beautiful water sign, Scorpio, and it's the 10 of cups. 10 of water, 10 of cups is saying this is your happiness. This is you feeling emotionally fulfilled. It's like having it all, especially having it all emotionally. It's a very rewarding family life. It's your emotional needs being met. It's your material needs being met. It's your relationships being trustworthy here. And I feel like you're allowing the universe to guide you as if by magic to your 10 of cups. Thank you so much for joining me today, Scorpio. And I will see you again soon. Please subscribe and have a beautiful day.